Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr.Bud, extremely live with you guys. Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated. This is a game I played as a kid. I was about, I was like 8, 10. I don't think it was 9 when I got this game. Man, I had a few hours to play, once in a while. Never had a chance to complete it. I love the game. And I always wanted, I guess, I don't mean to make it a sad story, but I always wanted friends to play it with, for real, for real. Cause I always loved the game, and I just felt like, cause I always heard people, like back during the council wars, I just felt like the Nickelodeon, this game, as a whole, just because it was part of Nintendo, which had its own, it always stood out. It clearly held its own in its own way. But I hate that this wasn't being as talked about. I mean, for as big as the show was, a lot of us grew up watching the show, so we really can relate. I feel like to the show, and it's just sad that I feel like no one really talked about this game as much. It is amazing that clearly people talked about it enough for it to get relaunched, a remake. But and so with all that said and all that understood, I would love to just go back in and finally play it. Now, ideally, actually, what I was going to do, which is why I haven't done this before, is I was going to wait till I had a full PC setup to eventually have a rig where I could go back and play the original on stream. And I may still do that. We will see. Depending on how this series goes, I may end up doing the original series just for the hell of it. Because I honestly, I want to see for myself the direct differences. Because a lot of this, I'm curious how much I'll remember and know is definitely different. I wonder if I'll be able to tell if my, you know, I'm putting my childhood brain and memories to the test right now, and then we'll see how much I got right in the future. So without further ado, let's jump in to Battle for Bikini Bottom. And by the way, I did go ahead and look on Steam. It's not on Steam, but I will also hopefully someday be playing SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. That game was fun. That was like, I will lie, I didn't have a lot of chances to play M games, and it was never even about being M. I personally never gravitated towards too many M games, but it was like, I mean, the only game I had before that one that was in any way comparable was technically Shadow, and yeah, so that was like I was definitely one of those kids like, oh my god, I never said oh my god, but I would be like, oh my gosh, he said that, he said damn, oh, and I'd be like watching I think I remember one year I actually played that game. um I played it, what the heck? New game. Yes. We're fine with that. I believe that's me anyway. Um.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait! But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good side!
perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, Spongebob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Now, one small Teenage Album note
Yeah,
that
Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
So as I was saying, the only real difference, man, I love this game. The polish is there. Look at the sand. Look at the texture, man. But the only main difference at all is that when he came out there, I remember the game. I guess they didn't like. I guess for some reason someone didn't like it. I guess. But he always, I thought it was part of the cartooniness. But his eyes would like pop out more. Now it was weird to see that kind of like, but it was really the 2D. It was a 3D. It was a 3D classic cartoon eye, but it when I play the original, and if I do, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now we'll see if they bring it back, but I did notice that's a change that they made, but like nothing small, nothing major. I feel like his eye doesn't pop out as much as they did. Sorry.
news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
I'd make myself a snack, but there's no time! A note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
It shines.
Oh, look. There's one behind us. Kind of busy. I'm trying to... It was kind of open, but I think they definitely did a better job hiding them. I mean, it's the same room. The room's basically the same. I don't know. I mean, I think this shows the effort at which they
I'd
did
make
with the
myself
hide.
a snack,
It's
but there's
obvious,
no
but like,
time.
and I thought there's this clear.
I'd make myself a
more
snack,
effort.
but there's no time!
Okay, there's no time for a snack. I'm sorry. Is there time to shower? Wait. Can you shower? He didn't say couldn't. Rubber ducky. But there's always not always.
I'd make myself a snack, but there's no time!
Okay. There's usually like interactables. I feel like I'm
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
so everything's in the game. Oh, see. This is SpongeBob's underwear. You know, we're gonna take a poll by the next few streams. If you guys want me to read off these instructions, let me know, and I'll even go back and read ones I didn't read before. But you know, I just feel like everyone can read, and I'm letting the game tell the story. But I guess if they want a narrator, I could be a narrator. Once SpongeBob has lost all his underwear, he must start the area back over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. Listen, okay, we're going to do polls for this, okay? This is the work you're talking. I'm not doing it for free. But important things is SpongeBob lose. Listen, I think the game mode. This is for me. The player.
Fresh,
If you guys
like a
want me to
spring
go back and do a
breeze.
tutorial video, I'll do a tutorial video. This is not that.
keep all my old comic books. This is where I keep all my old comic books. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Bouncy ball. Bouncy, bouncy. Sorry. Yeah. Nailed it the first time. Like, okay, there's more to this puzzle. More pieces.
Cha-ching!
Would that put me up there? It would. It would. Okay. Okay. It wouldn't be so simple, would it? No. They know you're smarter than that. Wait, let me go ahead and I think I'll literally never visit this room again.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Isn't there? No. Okay.
I love opening presents.
Wait.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Okay. Not bouncing. Not bouncing. Wait, is this what Yeah, we're back live.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, Spongebob. You're polluting my thinking space.
steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
Man, I think this really going through it. Sorry guys, it's very uncomfortable sitting so professionally. If you guys can donate, you can help me afford a better chair. Just my back. Don't worry though, it's a small sacrifice for you guys.
That's terrible.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to fix this chair.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks.
You know what's funny
Of
about
course
that joke?
I'll help.
Can't remember it.
But wait,
It
I'm supposed to
confused
collect
the
a whole
hell.
lot of
I mean, I
golden
knew it was a joke,
spatulas.
but I'm like, because it wasn't. I was so confused by the joke of it not being funny. I was like, for the longest time, I remember the kid
Golden spatulas,
like just
eh?
pontificating about
Spongebob, if you could
fork.
get me
What's the
back
joke?
into the
I know
chum
it's a
bucket,
joke,
I'll
but
give
what's
you
the
a
joke?
bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
I didn't, the joke is of this plankton. The entire joke is plankton is playing SpongeBob.
You've got a deal.
Obviously. Let's go explore around. In that very moment, I was wondering what the radius was for the explosion. I remember, I mean, depending on how big the range really is, this is like the open area, so I feel like they may be like tampered down potentially. I don't know if it's true, but depending on the range, cause here's like I'll tell you right now. I think this one it's smaller. They shrunk it. It's not as deadly. These are.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Is that foreshadow? Is there a game like that coming up? But it already happened.
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out! Don't forget, to defeat robots or tikis that are directly above you, press this button.
Now, as a kid, I was a very organized person. I would okay, The first person I think I saw was Plankton. I tell you, I didn't really go that far that fast. I went straight to Mr. Krabs. Like, oh my God, Mr. Krabs! Like, I want to talk to him. I want to see what he's like in the game.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course, make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
I like how Mr. Krabs just knows he's just so stupid. He can blatantly say what he wants. Like, he doesn't even understand. He just, otherwise, just doesn't get it.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Fine. The 3D jumping is smooth and scary because it's very...
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great. Feel like a new sponge.
They opened up. That didn't happen before. That's weird. That's weird. Ah, wait! Haha! Sorry, kids.
Oh, sparkly.
I think because, I mean, my gut was just, I went here first. I don't know if there's, I mean, I don't think that's right. I don't know. We'll see.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud
Oh my
bath
God,
this
he's
morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
So we're, see how he
I
says we're
didn't know
jump around?
Squidward had a lamp. I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Now you know you get that from. Here's some Squidward. See? And I actually forgot that. I knew, I feel like, I didn't even know that was supposed to do it. My gut just says destroy everything in the house. This is SpongeBob. He doesn't, he never just
Patrick
leaves.
needs to do laundry.
I remember the mustache thing as a kid. Cool. I will lie, because I didn't know like coming back as a double ring.
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
Not taking it. And I swear, I gotta look. Okay, I can remember this. I swear there's a sun cycle. Doesn't it feel like there's this the sun's lower? I don't know, maybe this is right, but I swear there's like there's a shadow here. I swear I wasn't here before. Like it feels like it's later in the evening. I feel like this game has a slight day and night, like day and evening cycle. It's weird. I swear.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
The fact that I've detected when I first played it, I felt the same way. I think it's true. I gotta look at it now.
What sock?
See, this is it's like a warm sun, like evening, like the sunset. Before it was like bright sunny. Sorry about that.
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Spongebob.
Oh, they're more lost.
Sees through his
A bunch of
veterans.
robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Pay me.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Not much, man.
Okay, then.
Sorry to tell you.
For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Huh.
Another find for Patrick!
Okay. Oh, they're already all back. I guess I went inside and out. Well, I'm going to be. I wanted to start taking, cause there's, if it's like the other game, there's a theater at the very end. Sorry for the slight spoiler, but there's a theater in. But it's very expensive to open up. Stupid expensive. But I accept it. It's meant to be a a challenge. I mean, I ground off for a long time. I remember grinding for. I think I have to finally unlock it. But I think when you unlock it, there's rooms inside to unlock as well, which was surprising. You need like, oh my god. But there's a lot of like cool features and things in there. If you make it inside, I mean, it's worth it. You know, you can pay money, so it's instead of not paying money, like, you can't pay money. So instead of paying money, they want you to work for it. So I get it. You know what I mean? It's that or pay money. So I'm glad they went with this option. I guess is how I'm trying to say that. Okay, so I think got 3 spatulas. So regardless, I need to go this way. I'm trying to think of like technically areas, ways to go there early. I don't think so. Oh wait, inside his house. I didn't bake all this. I didn't bake all these TVs either.
It
You
shines!
see, they're like, oh, they didn't see us. Oh shit, you see this? These Tiggies thought they'd live to see another day. Not on my watch. Just check it out.
Living under a rock. Now that's the life.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe not right now, but I feel like I can't remember what it is. I don't remember. And it might be a certain point where I swear, and And I don't think I ever made it in there. I felt like I saw a glitch. My first time I like glitched through the wall. I feel like there's stuff back there. Okay. Being thorough. Question for later. Okay. And there's more of this. I'm seeing how fast I rack up points. I'm only being thorough to pad time, I'll admit it. Because I'm gonna be starting episode 2 shortly. Jellyfish Fields. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dr.Bud streaming the beginning of Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. And I will see you guys all next time. Please take care of yourself. And I'll work on my outro as I come along.